Spam bum. Hello. Excited. It's art day. For 2 years, I have forgotten about art day. I registered it after the date had already gone by. So, this year, I've remembered. Yay me, it only took me 2 years. But basically, it's art day, so we're going to do a buttload of art. Or attempt to, anyway. I'm starting off with this one. We're going to attempt 3D art. Now, I've touched on this before, but I did it with tissue paper, like paper towels and glue. But this time, we are using some clay. This is my clay paper. Now, the problem that I've got is I've only got a little bit of clay until I restock. So, basically, what I'm going to attempt to do is create my beautiful Typhoon Larry's snoz. His snoot in clay. So all I've done now is sketch it out in the background, and now just working the clay into the positions that I need. I'm not worried too much about sticking to the guidelines because I can change the background. That's fine. I thought this was a really cute idea. I actually saw it on Pinterest and someone had made like an octopus and they'd done the painting and then the tentacles were coming out of the water and they were in clay. Which I was tempted to do something like that, but then I had this idea about Ty's snoz. And I had this mesh stuff that made it look like the details on his nose. But it's cute. So, that's drying. We'll come back to that later. We're gonna crack on. Now, these things, oh my god. I bought 3 of these about 2 years ago, maybe. I did one in acrylic pour video, which that turned out really nicely. I liked that. But the other 2, I have no idea what to do with. So I'm going to start with one. If I have another idea for the other one, we'll get to it. But I got a feeling that I'm just going to have this one idea, which is technically the same as Mariah's, I guess. Because she did one with because I'm going for a galaxy type thing on this one. But obviously Spam World, hers was rainbow. You're going to have to let me know. Because with this, for me, it's like Mariah's, she had the flat ones and no little doodads. She had ones with the outside, like wells. But mine's got the inside ones, little rectangular type ones. And now my paint's peeling off it. Even though I gessoed it and sanded it and all of that, it started peeling off, but we're going to ignore that. Self-promotion here. If you'd like to learn how to create a galaxy effect, please check out my other video. Galaxy tutorial. Ugh. Sorry. Made myself sick doing that one. Oh, looking at that looks awful. Oh, that galaxy looks awful. Like, what was I doing? I keep having to dry it and then come back to it, and that is some dark green. Love that gradient though. Look at that gradient on the Spam World. Oof. That's probably the best gradient I've ever done. Ever painted. See, we weren't done with the galaxy. We just needed to add some little details. Okay. I don't know how I managed to do that without getting paint on my Spam World. But here's our finished paint palette. I'm just waiting for it to dry and then I will Mod Podge it. But I have no idea what to do with the other one, so let me know down below what you think I should do with the other one. Because it's just sat there. It's been sat there for years now. Okay, so we're moving to my sketchbook now. We're just going to try some different art styles. I've seen this one around and it intrigues me. And I want to have a go. So, the idea behind this is... I changed to a biro. But it's 2 pictures in one and it's layered. So you do one in one colour and then one in another colour. Like, I followed the picture as in like the pen colour. I drew my own picture. But it's like this. So we have Spam there. And then on top of it, I'm drawing a wolf howling. Or attempting to. It's not quite looking like a wolf yet, but... But yeah, you can see the 2 pictures, and I like the effect of it. I have no idea what it's called. If you do, let me know down below, because... kind of obsessed with it. Fairly easy as well. If you can draw a wolf, that snout is like humongous. Okay, so I'm going to try a couple other things that I've seen. These are just things that I've seen on Pinterest that I want to have a go at. Any references used are on my archive board. But it's like an abstract-y type thing. I don't know, it's a close-up of an eye, but it's using different colours, like just instead of skin tone. And scribbling not neat, which it irritates me just slightly, but I'm trying to be artsy-fartsy. This one, I'm bringing out my soft pastels. I tried to create like a smudged face, but it failed. So let's move back to some crafting. This is going to be a disco ball. If you remember in Creators Book 2, I did a page called Create Shine. And Creative Rainbow said I thought you were going to do a disco ball with this paper. And that comment has been living in my head rent-free. So I'm going to make a disco ball now. And hopefully that comment will leave my head, but it's been living in my head. I regret my choices for not making a disco ball the first time around. So we're going to attempt it. Very tempted to do a pink disco ball. Oh, my face was in that. Yeah, this paper's really annoying. I cannot get back in the thing ever. Do you want to go back in? That's fine. Does anyone else have fights with random objects like me? Or see, I was originally going to use pink paper. Okay. I did change my mind and switch to black paper. I figured it was going to pop better. Blinding! Ah. So basically, I've drawn a circle on the back. I then drew lines to make the disco ball. The plan is very simple, but I somehow mess it up. Spoilers! So I have a circle drawn on here. You can't see it because of the black paper. But I'm basically cutting it strip by strip and sticking it on here to give it more of a disco ball feel. But I mess it up somehow, and I'm not entirely sure how, but I do end up losing some of the squares here. I lose the shape, I think. I think that's the problem. It's like a skew with disco ball. It is pretty though, the effect, and kind of nice to squish around. I'm then just gonna add like this stuff and see if I can salvage this. But there's your disco ball. I don't know whether this is better than the thing that I did in Create This Book 2, but it's out of my head now. And I can move on. Yeah, I failed. I lost the shape, I think. It looks like a disco ball that someone dropped and glued back together very poorly. But this art day is about creating stuff. Is it perfect? No. Is anything on my channel perfect? No. But I'm human, and I think that's what you all love. I think I embrace the failures, and I try to learn from them. Except for the Create This Book 2 drips, I never learn. It really bugs me. Anyway, we're back to Ty now. Trying really hard to capture his colour. It's impossible. It's impossible. I'm never gonna get it. And this is just horrifying. And do not tell Ty that I ever did this to him, okay? Basically, I was trying to create, because he's eyes, he has like a dark brown around his eyes. The problem is I went for a cartoon and then started going realistic. I need to either stick to one or the other. But now, finally, I get to paint the snoot. So his nose is pretty much like black, so I don't know whether we're gonna get the detail of the mesh stuff that I put on it. I can see it, but I don't know whether it'll come across on the camera. But adding these little brown and grey little smushy things on his cheeks. I don't know, on his snout, lips, mouth area. It was cute. I went for like this yellow background to make it pop. It is like a yellow to orange gradient, but it just looks so plain. I don't know what it bugs me. But yeah, you really can't see that. I have phone footage. I'll do a close up so you can see. You see the little details on there? I thought it was really cute, but I love this idea, but it doesn't look like anything. By that I mean it doesn't look like it's 3D. Like, unless I hold it like that, you don't see it. And obviously the weight of it, because you can feel the clay. I'd definitely like to try this again. I don't think it quite works because obviously his snout is white. Maybe that was the problem. But still cute anyway. Then we had our paint palette. Like I said, leave me suggestions for the other paint palette, because I have no idea. But I do like the way this turned out in the end. It turned out we saved it. Then we did some stuff in our sketchbook. We tried to be arty in our sketchbook. That's what we'll say. I'm trying to find the pages. Hold on. There we go. Bam. So we did this one, and we did this monstrosity. I like that one. I don't like that one. This one was a fail. Soft pastels are a hit and a miss for me. Sometimes they create good stuff, other times they don't. But I do like that one. I would like to have another go at that one. Maybe I could learn some more, do a tutorial for you guys. Oh, we did have our disco ball as well. I don't think I bought that on, did I? No, I forgot about the disco ball. Let me know what you think down below. While you're there, please do hit that like button. I would like to do this again. Maybe a little bit more organised, but hit the subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what you think I should do for next year's art day. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!